Welcome, dear listener. Tonight, we are going somewhere quiet. Somewhere warm. A place where time itself seems to move more gently. Let yourself sink into the place where you are lying. Feel the surface beneath you, soft, steady, holding all of you. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. Not tonight. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold it gently for just a moment. And let it go through your mouth, slow and long, like air leaving a room that has finally gone quiet. Good. Breathe in again. Let your chest rise. Let your belly rise too. Fill yourself slowly, all the way down. And breathe out. Long and unhurried. Like a held thought finally being released. One more time. In and out. There is nothing left to do tonight. Whatever needed doing today has been done, or it hasn't, and either way it can wait until morning. Nothing is asking for you right now. Nothing needs your attention. You are allowed, completely and fully, to stop. Let your shoulders drop. You may have been carrying them near your ears without even noticing. Let them fall now, heavy and loose. Let your jaw soften. Let your lips part just slightly. Let your tongue rest at the bottom of your mouth, still and quiet. Let your hands lie open. Let your fingers curl naturally, without effort. Your hands have done enough today. They can simply exist now, doing nothing at all. Breathe in and out. Bring your attention down to your feet. Notice them. Let them feel heavy, warm, sinking gently into the place where you are resting. Move your attention slowly upward, through your ankles, your calves, the backs of your knees. Let everything grow a little heavier with each breath. Your thighs. Your hips. The small of your back, settling into the mattress like sand settling after a wave has passed. Your chest continues to rise and fall, softly, on its own. You don't need to manage it. Your body has been breathing since the moment you were born, and it knows exactly what to do. Let it carry you now. Let your eyes rest. There's nothing to look at in the dark, nothing to search for. Let your eyelids be heavy, let your eyes go still behind them, calm and quiet like two pools of water with nothing moving across their surface. Think of somewhere open and vast and quiet. Somewhere far from noise. Somewhere where the sky goes on forever, and the air smells like dry earth and something sweet, and a soft light glows steady against the dark. I'm going to take you somewhere like that now. A place built of glass and starlight, sitting alone in a wide desert, far from anything else. A place where the world finally goes quiet enough that you can hear yourself breathe. You're already on your way there. Just breathe, and let the rest follow. The desert at dusk is the color of warm stone. You are walking along a path of pale sand, soft underfoot, still holding a little of the day's heat though the sun has already gone down behind the far hills. The sky above you is doing something extraordinary, shifting from a deep orange at the horizon to a blue so dark and rich it looks almost like velvet directly overhead. A few stars are already out, faint and patient, waiting for the rest of the sky to catch up to them. The air smells of dry earth and something faintly sweet, a desert flower, perhaps, opening only now that the heat of the day has passed. There's a stillness here that feels different from any other kind of quiet. Not empty. Just vast. as though the silence itself has room to stretch out in every direction, all the way to the horizon and beyond it. Ahead of you, rising gently out of the sand, is a structure unlike anything else around for miles. The glass observatory. It's smaller than you might expect, a single round building, made almost entirely of glass panels set into a soft dark frame, with a domed roof that curves up toward the sky like a held breath. Warm light glows from within it, amber and gold, spilling out across the sand in long soft rectangles. From a distance, it looks like a lantern someone has set down gently in the middle of all this open space. You walk toward it. The sand shifts quietly beneath each step, fine and cool now that the sun has gone. Somewhere far off, very faintly, you hear the call of a nightjar, a single soft note, then silence again. As you get closer, you notice the path leading to the door is lined with smooth stones, each one slightly different in shape, placed there by someone who clearly took their time about it. A single lantern hangs beside the door, its flame steady behind glass, casting a small warm circle of light onto the sand. You reach the door. It's wooden, simple, with a round brass handle worn smooth from years of hands just like yours. You turn it, and the door opens with a soft, unhurried creak, the sound of something old and well-loved, not in any rush to do anything quickly. You step inside, and the warmth meets you immediately. It isn't the dry heat of the desert daytime, it's something gentler. A low, steady warmth, the kind that comes from thick walls and careful design, built to hold against the cold of the desert night. The air smells of old wood, of something faintly like cedar, and underneath it, very softly, the scent of tea steeping somewhere nearby. The room you've entered is round, following the curve of the building itself. The floor is wide wooden planks, worn smooth and pale with age. In the center of the room sits a great brass telescope, tall and elegant, angled up toward the domed glass ceiling where the first true stars of the night are beginning to show themselves. Around the edges of the room, soft armchairs sit in loose clusters, deep, well-worn, the kind that seem to have absorbed years of quiet evenings into their cushions. A low fire burns in a stone hearth on one side of the room, small and steady, more for comfort than for heat. Shelves line the walls between the windows, filled with old books, glass jars holding pressed desert flowers, smooth stones collected from who knows how many years of walks just like the one you've just taken. You stand for a moment and simply breathe it in. Wood smoke. Tea. Something dry and warm, like sun-baked stone cooling slowly after dark. It smells like a place built entirely for resting, for looking up, for not being anywhere else. A soft sound draws your attention, the gentle patter of rain beginning against the glass dome above you. Rain, here, in the desert, is rare and welcome. It comes without warning some nights, soft and brief, more mist than storm, and it never stays long. But for now it taps lightly against the glass overhead, 1,000 small, unhurried touches, blurring the stars into soft smudges of light, turning the whole observatory into something even cozier than before. The sound of rain on glass, when you are warm and dry beneath it, is one of the most peaceful sounds there is. You listen to it for a while. Just that. Rain on glass. Fire in the hearth. The quiet creak of an old building settling around you. A figure rises from one of the armchairs near the fire, an older man, perhaps, though it's hard to tell in the soft light, with silver hair and round spectacles pushed up onto his forehead. He's wearing a thick knitted cardigan the color of sand, and he closes the book in his lap with the unhurried calm of someone who has all the time in the world. "There you are," he says, the way you might greet someone you'd been quietly expecting. Just in time. The rain always brings the best clouds out before it clears. He doesn't ask who you are or where you've come from. He simply gestures toward an empty armchair near the fire, angled so it also faces the great telescope and the glass dome above. "Sit, sit," he says. "I'll bring you something warm." You sink into the chair. It receives you completely, deep and soft, the cushion shaped by years of people who have sat exactly where you are sitting now, looking exactly where you are about to look. You let your shoulders drop into it. You let your hands rest on the worn wooden armrests, smooth and cool beneath your palms. The old man moves to a small table near the hearth, where a kettle sits steaming gently over a low flame. He pours something into 2 clay cups, something fragrant, herbal, faintly sweet. He hands you one. You wrap both hands around it. The warmth moves into your palms immediately, spreading slowly up through your fingers. You bring it close and breathe in the steam, something like chamomile, something like the dry sweetness of desert sage. You drink. It is warm all the way down. Warming your chest. Warming the center of you. The old man settles into the chair beside yours, his own cup in hand, and looks up through the glass dome at the soft blur of rain-streaked stars above. "Best part of living out here," he says, "is that you get both. The rain and the stars. Most places only get one or the other on any given night. You don't need to say much. He doesn't seem to need you to. The two of you simply sit, side by side, looking up. The rain continues, soft, steady, unhurried, tapping against the glass dome above. Through the blur of water on glass, the stars shimmer faintly, scattered and soft, like the whole sky has been dipped lightly in silver. "This observatory's been here longer than I have," the old man says after a while, his voice low and easy, more for company than for explanation. "Built by someone who wanted a place to watch the sky without anyone interrupting. I just sort of stayed." He smiles, looking up. The rain doesn't last long out here. 20 minutes, maybe 30. Then it clears, and the sky is the clearest you'll ever see it. Desert air, you understand. Nothing in it to get in the way once the rain's washed it clean. You watch the rain continue its soft work on the glass above. Each drop catches a little of the warm light from the room, and a little of the starlight from beyond, so that for a moment the whole dome looks like it's been scattered with tiny points of gold and silver both. The fire shifts gently in the hearth, a log settling with a soft, comfortable sound. The old man refills your cup without asking, the way someone does when they've decided you're allowed to stay as long as you like. After a while, he stands, unhurried, the way he does everything, and moves to the great brass telescope in the center of the room. "Come," he says. "Have a look before the rain clears." Rain on the lens does something rather lovely to the brighter stars. Makes them bloom, almost. You rise from your chair, the warmth of it lingering against you even as you stand, and walk to where he's adjusting the telescope, angling it carefully toward a particular patch of sky. "There," he says, stepping back. "Go on." You lean down and look through the eyepiece. And there it is, a single bright star, blurred gently by the rain still falling on the glass above, its light spreading soft and wide like a small golden bloom against the dark. It isn't sharp or precise. It's something gentler than that. Something that looks the way warmth feels. "That one's always been my favorite," the old man says quietly, somewhere behind you. Not the brightest. Not the most famous. Just reliable. Always exactly where you expect it to be. You watch it for a long moment. The rain blurs and softens it, blurs and softens it again, and somehow it only becomes more beautiful each time. Slowly, almost without you noticing, the rain begins to ease. The patter against the glass grows softer, more spaced out, until it's just the occasional gentle tap, then nothing at all. The blurred stars sharpen slowly into clear, steady points of light, scattered now in their thousands across the dome above, more than you could ever begin to count. The desert sky, washed clean by rain, is utterly, perfectly clear. "There," the old man says softly, looking up with something like quiet satisfaction. "Just as I said." You both stand for a while, looking up through the glass at the impossible scatter of stars above, more of them than you've ever seen at once, layered deep into the dark, some bright and bold, others so faint they seem to flicker in and out of existence depending on how directly you look at them. There is no rush to any of this. No reason to look away. No reason to do anything at all but stand here, warm and quiet, beneath all that vast and gentle light. After a while, you return to your armchair. The old man returns to his. The fire continues its low, steady burn. Outside, beyond the glass, the desert night is still and clear and endless. "You're welcome to stay the night, if you'd like," the old man says, settling back with his cup. "There's a small room just through there." He nods toward a curtained doorway on the far side of the room. "Quietest sleep you'll ever have, out here. Nothing but stars and silence." You find yourself nodding, your eyes already growing heavy in the warmth of the fire and the tea and the long, easy quiet of the place. He shows you through the curtained doorway, into a small round room that mirrors the shape of the main observatory, though smaller and dimmer, lit by just a single low lamp on a wooden table beside a narrow bed. The bed is made up simply, white linen, a thick woven blanket in soft earth tones, a single pillow that looks exactly as soft as you need it to be right now. Above the bed, the ceiling is glass too, a smaller dome, just for this room, so that even lying down you can still see the stars directly overhead. "Sleep well," the old man says from the doorway, his voice already quieter, already half a part of the silence around you. "The stars will still be there in the morning. They always are." He draws the curtain gently closed behind him, and you hear his footsteps move away, unhurried, back toward his own chair by the fire. You sit on the edge of the bed. The mattress gives gently beneath you, soft, but with enough give to feel like it's holding you rather than simply lying beneath you. You press your palms down against the blanket. It's thick, slightly rough in the comforting way that good wool always is, warm from the low lamp burning nearby. You lie back, and the bed receives you completely. Above you, through the small glass dome, the stars are scattered thick and clear, more than you could ever count, more than you could ever need to. The desert silence presses gently in from every side, not empty, just vast, just enormously, peacefully still. You pull the blanket up a little further. You let your eyes drift up toward the stars above you, soft and unfocused now, more felt than truly seen. Your breathing has already begun to slow. In and out. Somewhere beyond the curtain, you can hear the faint, comfortable sounds of the old man settling back into his armchair, the soft shift of a page being turned, the occasional gentle creak of old wood as the observatory settles around both of you for the night. You are warm. You are still. You are held by this quiet, glass-domed room in the middle of an endless desert, with nothing above you but stars and nothing around you but silence. You are drifting. You can feel it now, that soft, downward pull, like sand settling slowly after the wind has stopped. Not falling. Just settling. Gently and completely, without any effort at all. The stars above you blur softly at the edges of your vision. You don't need to focus on them anymore. They're simply there, the way they'll always be there, whether you're looking or not. Breathe in, slowly, and out. Let your body be still. It has been waiting for this, for the warmth, the quiet, the wide dark sky overhead. Let it have exactly what it's been waiting for. Feel the pillow beneath your head, soft and giving. Let your head be heavy. You don't have to hold it up. Not here. Not now. Feel the blanket over you, warm and settled. Every part of you beneath it is warm. Your shoulders. Your arms. Your hands, resting quietly at your sides. Breathe out, long and slow. Good. In the next room, the old man has likely closed his book by now. The fire is burning low, banked carefully for the night, just enough warmth to last until morning. He'll be settling into his own quiet rest soon, in this small glass building that has held so many quiet nights before this one, and will hold so many more after. The desert outside is still. The sand holds the last faint warmth of the day, slowly releasing it into the cool night air. Somewhere far off, a nightjar calls once, softly, and then is quiet again. Everything, everywhere, is settling into rest. And you are part of that rest now. You belong to this particular stillness, this glass dome, this scatter of stars, this warm bed in the middle of so much open, peaceful dark. Breathe in and out. If thoughts drift through your mind, let them be soft ones. Slow ones. The kind that ask nothing of you. The warm light of the lantern by the door. The sound of rain on glass, now gone quiet. A star, blurred gently and beautifully through a rain-streaked lens. Let these images move through you like clouds drifting across a wide, dark sky. You don't need to hold on to any of them. They pass, and then there is only the dark again, soft and complete, and your breathing, slow and even beneath it. In. Out. You are going deeper now. Not into anything unfamiliar. Into something soft and known, the way the bottom of a long, warm bath feels once you've been resting in it a while. A gentle, easy descent. Nothing to resist. Nothing to hold on to. You are not quite asleep yet. But you are very close. The stars above you have gone soft and unfocused, more felt now than seen, points of warm light scattered somewhere just beyond your closed eyes. Your breathing is very slow now. Long, and easy, and slow. In, and out. There is a moment coming, and it is close now, very close, arriving the way the best things always arrive, quietly and without announcement, when the last small thought dissolves, and there is only the warmth, and the dark, and the faint, felt presence of all those stars above you, and nothing else at all. No yesterday, No tomorrow. Just this. Just the glass dome, and the desert silence, and the slow, steady rhythm of your breath, carrying you gently, gently downward. Down. Into rest. Into the quiet. Into sleep. The stars are still turning slowly overhead, the way they always have, the way they always will, whether anyone is watching or not. And you are warm. And you are held. And you are. Good night.